definitely need to see a big step up.
Okay, Vitality on
They're
defense,
make
BBL on attack.
For map 3.
Tense stuff now.
GE have looked really off last 2 weeks. It's kind of crazy. They have a very high ceiling, very low floor.
For them. And worrying signs in that second half from Vitality.
It's 2-2 on the pistols, right? I think every single map so far.
You see what we can figure out in this. Rose looking to build early. And just steadily taking the tour of the map.
Another test in terms of the pistols for Vitality here. Look at a lot safer now, just backed up and waiting to receive some sort of information. Orb retrieved now, and BBL will actually slip back towards the A site.
Well, the knife might get a lot of value here.
Knife still to be invested for Yampi.
Yeah, maybe waiting for any show of utility. All there's been is that audio cue in the orb, maybe. And there it is. Contact made. Investment of dart. Lovely. Well, might make it a little bit harder, but already Zilarok willing to try and disrespect it. That felt a little bit ambitious at best. Rose then on the scale up behind. Looks to maybe try and crunch back sight, and they've done that to a degree. But they've lost the spike in a bit of a tricky predicament. Has Profek noted that? Playing certainly close enough by. So BBL have to go on a recovery mission. They've got the spike back, but by now the rotations are here.
Plant will come through. 3v3, but Lovers Rock tagged down just 50 here in the post. Two Sheriffs.
Might get a little weird.
Got to go at the same time.
Lovers Rock over towards main against the Harbor.
That smoke, but BBL very much eyes on. There it is, all in, all eyes turned.
Yeah, they took down the Harbor though.
Technical with it. But can he find the final player? He's heard the shot rattle. 50 HP for
Body
Lovers
shot.
Rock. He's got to hit the heady. Durka has got
Gonna have a dash back
go
sight. Oh, what a shot that is.
Rock
That's a nice shot, man. I thought he was done for.
Beautiful shot. Yeah, Durka, all he needed was a connection to close this out. Again, a little awkward here in terms of contacting back out of this smoke, but I mean, Rose falling where he did with the spike almost becomes very problematic. Yampi just caught out ahead of Profek's util, cutting the sight lines, allowing him to survive for the time being.
3-2 on the pistols.
And BBL will strike first here in map 3.
The one banded, who gets to farm
Closely
this?
contested for sure.
Should be Rose.
There could be one upgrade in the hands of Yampi here. Oh, nearly catching a spam on the back of the dart.
Oh.
And Kreven had such a quietly impactful map too as well. He was way towards the top of the board. Really solid work from him. So let's see how he does now. Already getting off to a good start here. Nothing else noted. And again, going gambling, Vitality, and not really getting what they want.
A methodical approach here from BBL in the opening 2 rounds. They rewarded good progress for Rose as well towards Hunter's Fury. Even another kill or 2 here would do wonders in terms of this first ult cycle.
Enemy kill.
Alongside that though, Lovers Rock certainly another character you want to see find some early progress.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that. He almost felt he could have had a chance at the second, but Profek actually going to peel away, go the long way around. They'll stick around as long as they can here, see if they can deny Vitality.
Whack-a-mole here.
Oh, no, the shock dart. I mean, he got away with murder with it, so it's only fair. And they are hunting down the final player of Profek if they can. I think
you like the
managed
Vitality comp?
Window to give it up to the spike, so try and deny full
Let's see what they got. I definitely prefer
the
BBL comp.
Exceptionally strong start from BBL now.
Gonna take a lot from Vitality to throw them off balance here. Beautiful shot from Kreven. In terms of, like I said, this methodical approach early on from BBL.
Player standing.
Vitality are gonna go hunting
Durka,
here. Operate it in hand for Durka
insta-op,
already.
no armor.
It's a chance to have a say at least.
A little bit
they're not gonna
concerned
expect
there's
this.
nothing behind it though. No shield to complement. Kind of hoping for the best here. Certainly viable, but against a bonus, that'd be a big loss.
Yeah.
Smoke out, recon, swing behind it, try get a combo.
I just need to see a bit more from
Insta-ace
Vitality.
this. Looking alright for
Kind of going back to my
BBL.
initial thoughts. That strength of schedule, the phrase I hate the most. They need a good showing now. You could excuse the first two. The
Be a
heavy
5v5
hitters.
retake, right? Unless something happens at
This
door.
is where it's meant to swing around. Chronicle's certainly going to put up a case for it by taking down the rock as he tried to scale through middle. Play off those double doors, but they've given up sight. Plant's in. Kreven's already got Sayonara down, and the counter swing from Kron can't trade it.
Durka now, it's going to be difficult for him to get onto an angle to really find value here.
Can't
BBL slipping
withstand
into the
anything.
smoke as well.
Oh, the
I
Omen
think there's a
smokes
tag given out,
are...
but that's not enough. Kron's still trying to be
Oi,
a
this is
little
big.
tricky
Not
with it.
noted.
Oh,
Oh, use their wall against them.
Profek as well, gonna find Rose though. And now to the 3v2, a blind shot.
I will
works.
say
It's
that
just gonna be back
smoke on the
forth.
spike here
They still
and
need to
this
get onto
insta
this
stick
spike.
is
They
going to
still
be
need
pretty
to dig
big.
out these players.
But spam
Profek
that.
trying to
Doing
make some
reinforces.
work.
Reinforce it, my
It's
guy.
stunning from Kreven again. This guy is electric.
3 kills with no vision and 4 on the round for him. Beautiful
Junas,
stuff.
thanks so much for the
That's a
prime.
third
Appreciate the 20 months.
converted for BBL. Vitality left. Scratching their heads after this one. At least initially here, the window of opportunity behind Profek's safety net. Again, not able to block the fire in time. Rose's reaction is just absolute gold.
The super slow-mo. Okay, everyone can get one shot.
Unfortunately,
Pistol
yeah, it's
into
gonna
a
be some
bonus. Vitality in
Pistols
trouble.
and scraps
That was bad
invested
from them, though.
Vitality, but already put on the back foot here, Lord.
I like the idea, but Kreven's so well positioned, almost anti-flash playing behind the corner. Let's see how this sounds. They are looking firmly in the lead on the BBL side.
Açacağım buraya. Direkt gelin beyler. React
Aç
verin.
zorunu bekliyorum. Deşim
Atacağım kanka. Eren elbow var. Bir kaldı.
Aldım aldım.
Ufuk
yürü.
koşsanıza
Elbow
Kaan'la.
polisim.
Darbor smoke.
Kaan'la koşun.
Tamam. Koşuyoruz direkt.
Açıyorum drone'u. Gel gel.
Sayda maymun olacağım.
Bekle bekle.
Ben
Gerek
solda
yok şu
drone
an.
açtım. Bol açmadı adam. Burada
Tamam,
olmayabilir
solda
beyler.
gireceğim.
Burada olmayabilir. Bol açmadı adam.
Gel.
Yakın boş. Boş
GT
boş.
cross alacağım,
Backside
GT cross alacağım.
Gel bakayım.
Utku bombayı kur.
Ver. Kanka şu smoke gap'li dikkat et.
Okey okey oltuyorum.
Kanka ben linke kalacağım. Kaan CT baksan. Kaan CT bakar mısın?
Bakayım kanka.
İyisiniz beyler bravo.
Link bende.
Odaklanın da kalın. GT'ye kayıyor. Knife attı.
GT
Umut mid
bakacağım.
görmüyorum Umut. Mid görmüyorum.
Tamam,
Bir de kol
Kaan,
atıyorum.
GT sendeyim.
GT bakın.
Kaan CT sağa bakıyorum.
Bak kanka sola bak.
Beyler elbow'da map'te adam görürseniz bana söylesenize. Ben sağıma bakıyorum map'e. Sola bakmıyorum.
And I think we've been fairly kind and fairly fair to Vitality throughout this run so far. Obviously waiting for Sayonara to join the roster, but by now, you kind of wanted to expect to see some results. And
You're
the fact
listening?
here
I
they
mean,
look
even though I
lost
don't
without
understand
an
language, I
answer.
still find it
BBL
interesting,
finding
man.
their footing, their comfort,
You can
their
still kind of gauge how
individuals
like who's
starting
talking a
to
lot and
shine.
like how crowded
My
the comms are
concerns
sometimes.
grow louder. Yampy, yes, will get a consolation kill, but that's going to be...
Oh.
I'm out of here.
He wants it. He ripped... Oh!
Not impressed.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
well.
Again, yeah, it's just
He was looking over the
Vitality
whole
looking to
time.
maybe
Go, go,
play a
MS
little more reactively based on Profek's
MFF
ability to
Jarvis.
obviously have
Actually, I remember struggling with your name
much-
before as well.
much
Jarvis,
better
thank you so much,
say
man.
in terms
Appreciate the
of
tier
I
1.
guess
Thank
the
you for the whole year,
controller
man.
role here in terms of retakes.
Free
but,
mapper.
I mean,
It's been
Vitality
pretty
have
good.
just been
I would love
sitting back and
Vitality
sponging
to
these hits.
show me something,
Puts them at
so
a 4-round
I'm a little
deficit
worried for him.
so quickly. And that's the thing as well. If you let an informed BBL,
mean, the Harbor comp is
you
good
let a
on
team like
attack,
that
at
just
least.
dictate to you, it just becomes brutal to watch, man.
It just feels like it's all theory and no execution.
They are a team of overheating. They love to overheat. It's part of their personality. And here they're being given the opportunity to do so.
And again, just that one man on the site, the help from the Harbor coming in, but Yampy's been cleared. Site now overtaken, quick follow-up.
Great round from
It's all
BBL,
too
man.
simple.
It's so nice and
Where is the
simple.
fight back from
It's just
Vitality?
good, though.
Where is this pedigree and talent we've been touting? Once again, BBL firmly in control. 3v4, plant in, site still theirs, Viper's Pit on top. It's going to need a lot. That's going to be helpful. Sayonara removes Lover's Rock and gives them a little bit of a foothold towards building
Joe.
back on this B site. Loiter then fancies a go, but doesn't want to stick around too long.
So now we're going to get onto this, so he's going to find
Stunning.
another one.
Individually, he has made this look doable. The issue is this back line. Can they do any more with it? Dirk has fallen. Once again, we ask more of
Ooh,
Sayonara.
that's nice.
The one man can
Dude,
only
he's
do so
farming,
much,
bro.
and
11 and
Kreven is
2.
on guard. 11-2 for the
Yeah.
man.
Get him off
Absolute
Cypher.
superstar level performance. Vitality get a timeout going. What is happening?
God mode from Kreven so far. He's delivering.
Dix is a big hero.
round
B
after
splits on
round
this map. Do
for
you agree they're hard
BBL.
to get away with?
Even here,
Yeah,
Sayonara does so well to
it's
even
almost a
make this
little
possible.
gimmicky. It's hard,
for the
man,
side of
because like you got to have
Vitality.
double smokes and then only sudden duelists are good at
Fortunately,
it.
the pit there,
You normally wouldn't run it more than twice,
just
I would
deciding
say.
their fate. And I'm absolutely with you. It needs to be some serious troubleshooting.
There's too many
here in
angles
this
over towards
timeout
middle as well.
already at such a deficit. And like I said, it's the nature in which these
You are
rounds
just
being
running the
picked up by
gauntlet from
BBL.
mid to B.
Vitality, again, opting to play on, not necessarily play on the back foot, but play in a position where you have to react so quickly.
They just are behind the curve.
Yeah.
Every time, I feel like they're not playing with the information. They're playing deep. We've seen some very late knives from Yampy. That's fine. Again, maybe trying to stall out the execution, but by then,
Is this an
they're already up
elimination
on
kind of
site.
game?
They're
Basically,
not looking threatening
yeah.
in the retakes. There's a lot
It's a
going
big
wrong
one.
here from Vitality. I don't know if there's enough time in this timeout to talk it through. 5-0 down, prove me wrong. I'd happily eat my words on this, but the form that BBL are hitting right now is the one that is threatening. This is without a Lover's Rock joining in or a Larok. This
What should
is
Vitality
kind of
do?
Kraven and a really good
Probably
game
fight
plan.
mid.
And they're not getting much resistance.
Hard though. They don't have the best comp with it. No one can
Obviously, in
like
this
chill
round,
out of mid.
Bladestorm,
They got to do it with
Bell
numbers.
Command, Hunter's Fury.
Thing is, they can play
all
so
available
heavy retake
for
because of
Vitality.
this. So
They need to
should
stop
probably
this
just prioritize one site in middle,
rounds
depending on which way
BBL are able to acquire.
they want to do it.
Here the knives popped from Durka.
Maybe they need to go aggro fight on A
No plan
main.
to
I'm
really
not
set them
entirely
up.
sure.
It's the same 2-1-2. So we've seen
Jack
in other
Love of the
rounds.
Gifted. Thank you so much for that,
Durka
bro.
just
Appreciate you
do
doing that.
so much. Previously with an operator, yes, but now with the ult in hand.
Again, still no idea as to what the plan is, right? Like, where's the information? Where's the fact-finding? For now, the canvas gets painted once again by BBL. The first piece of utility fully invested is this out drone in middle. Sees nothing. Still not sure about the site. Dirk is sitting a little bit closer towards the A site than the B site regardless. He'd have to cross middle if he wants a quick passage. So BBL are on the doorstep. Two players here, one being Kron, one being Yampy. Yampy's got ult, he's got the knife.
A big info here. It will pull the rotation. Leaves Profek sort of on an island. You can see Sayonara considering the rotation here. BBL now 45 seconds left on the clock. We'll pivot into mid. We'll get ahead of Durka and potentially have themselves a very, very favorable engagement.
But why are we playing the Harbor
Profek.
solo
This
site
is a hard position to play from.
when
You're-
this is
you're
the
hoping
best
Sayonara
retake
can help you on
agent
that
and the
cross.
worst anchor
That vision
agent?
could be removed any moment
We
now.
don't even
There
have
it is.
ult.
Smoke comes in, Dart comes out. Profek puts up the walls, tries to keep himself secure, but he could be in
It's
trouble.
almost
He's
as
dead.
if-
He's
Again,
overwhelmed.
You can't
Wait,
hold
we
this
don't know what
so
we're
long.
doing.
Durka can't get there any faster. It looks done for. This is an absolute outclass. Yeah, great shot, Yampy.
I mean, it's a
Fair
nice
play, I'll
shot,
give you
but
that one,
you gotta
but
save.
This is a complete outclass.
Yeah. I mean, at that point there, Profek's is like, there's
Dude,
a
they
dart. Sayonara's
copied the
so deep,
Fnatic
he's not at an angle where he
setups
can deal with that.
before they
Profek's
fixed all their
Yucel
setups.
out in hand. He's cycling Yucel
Doing what he can. Yeah,
to
he's
try and slow
desperately,
things down. It's just brutal to, again, whether it be Durka in mid or in this situation, Profek hard anchoring towards A. They need heroics from somebody to stop this onslaught. And it won't be here in round 6. BBL stretching their legs now. And a huge buffer to lean back on. I mean, look at the funds behind it
Yeah,
now.
I mean, they got a timeout.
I mean, again, no ultimates here, but Larok and Lloyd are just
Is
missing
this-
one.
I don't know, man.
The
I think they're
tools
just
certainly going to be
think it might
favouring them
be-
in the next couple.
they're in a really rough position. I can't believe that this is like what they're
And look at
doing.
it, again, it's the dart, it's the paranoia. You've got Lover's Rock getting onto the angle so quickly.
That is really nice. That was actually
Yeah,
really
that
nice.
was
Yeah. I probably undersold it a little bit in the round, this round over, but that was really nice. But the problem is, Yampy's currently top fragging with 4 kills. Like, no one's even getting involved. We're not even seeing fight back here. And this is my concern, right? Because you look at the individual parts, you even look at the coaching aspect, you look at the players, the synergies, the potential. It's all there. None of it has failed in the past. So why is it not
What is
working
going wrong
now?
with Vitality?
This is
If
what
I had
we're
to sum
questioning
up
about this
everything that
team.
is wrong with
And I think we gave
Vitality,
them a lot of freedom in
honestly,
those
like I
first
just
couple
felt
of
like the defense
showings,
half
even
setups
with
are so
Sayonara in
bad.
the roster.
We had
Now,
that
my
bind
concerns
where they were
really
just
show.
playing individually.
BBL
No one had a
are
buddy
taking no
system.
breaks
No
here.
one
They are
like played together.
absolutely gonna punish
We got this
by
map
all
at the
accounts.
moment
And
where
underperformers aside for BBL,
Mahab is
you give
playing
them this sort
anchor
of tempo,
and he's the best
and I mean
retake
give them,
agent,
it's
but he's
almost
solo
gifted
on
in some
site,
of these
so you
rounds.
can't retake
in terms of
with
the
him.
formation for
Like, I
Vitality,
just feel like
they
the
will
defense
run away from
setups
this.
Of course they will.
Again, once the energy gets going
have
for them, they get 3
faults
rounds, they're
in them.
shooting bodies, like, it becomes unstoppable, it becomes suffocating.
It's-
Yeah,
it's
the
map by
stars
map,
aligning,
for sure. It's not
incredibly
every
hard to
map,
keep them back
but-
on the heel. And it's a flat form from Vitality. Yampy, Sayonara, and Chronicle, once again, going to try and do what they can, but BBL have everything. They're crossing the T's, dotting the I's. They got the side, they got every piece of this. And even then, with all that utility, no one able to crunch towards that back line. Rose, perfectly positioned, and it's just An exit for Yampy, basically, at this point, and it's confidence after confidence growing for BBL.
Really got their ducks in line here. BBL tightened up
Might
on Breeze.
might be done, right? 7.
It's just, what do you do? And like I said, just to come back, it's Kreven at 12 and 3, by the way.
Oh, he's sick. He's having an absolutely sick
And
performance.
to come back to that sort of the energy, the momentum, these sort of wishy-washy discussions, unfortunately, for BBL, it's like you have to humble them in some of these rounds.
Yeah.
You have
What is
to
this
make
Viper Molly
Lovers
lineup?
Rock
Where'd
look
this
like
one
a fool.
go?
You have to look
Almost, right? Yeah,
look
yeah, yeah.
like amateurs, and it's just not happening here.
No, and the more that confidence grows, the worse the problems become. But we might have a check-in this time. Actually, Vitality, because I can only imagine this is going to be a tricky
Okay,
situation.
this is good from them though. Fight middle
to
in the
try and figure
harbors
out
here.
on the fly.
I think this has to
Now,
happen.
Kreven's got a lot on his plate here. There could be 2, 3 players
Oh,
challenging.
the problem
but
is
he
he's
has
got a
help. It's
KO.
never an individual.
They haven't got like
And it's gone from
they haven't
bad
got
to
double
worse, and they
anchors
just
really.
keep applying pressure.
One side's
Well,
always
there's
going to be
nothing listen
weak,
to at this point,
and then
so
they're
Kron
getting
and
stuck in
Yampy
middle as their wall goes down,
cool it
lining
off.
up.
And in a situation to consider holding on to what you've got,
They're falling apart. Yeah.
or even given the opportunity to do so here, BBL got a ton of time to slow this down.
Yeah, they can just
Take their sweet time.
let it simmer. Rock doesn't like that.
No.
And he's drawn.
This word does not translate for us, but he's going to at least pull Yampy this direction. As they do actually look to pivot towards A, with Lock not finding any opponent on the side. Cool.
Oh.
We've
Wow,
got a
that's
second
nice.
chance here, but another TP for Loiter. Get him out of dodge.
Yeah, honestly, as much as this is a woeful performance from Vitality, a lovely bit of form from BBL.
Oh yeah, no,
again,
that
I
is.
think you kind of saw it coming
That
on
is
that
very
second
true.
half of Haven.
Probably what they need as well.
Yes.
In terms of being under a heavy criticism the last few weeks.
Absolutely.
And rightfully so, following out Santiago as well. They were criticised there in terms of their ability to match up to the big talk. But Chronicles has another one here.
It's made it look interesting. You're going to need
Time
one
is
more
of the
and fast,
essence,
yeah, and you can see them speeding up off the back of this flash through the wall. You're trying to find Lovers Rock, but the other two are on the side. Yeah, and already Kreven's going to find Chronicles, so this guy seems to be just the full stop to the sentence. BBL maintain their clean record. It smiles all around. They're out of the seats. And I'm concerned, Michael.
Very, very worried.
Yeah, no, it looks
it's just-
concerning.
A situation where we're asking Vitality to start going forwards here in a round where you can't take many risks. Again,
Yeah.
you've got 4 left in this half. What do you do in the second half in terms of the approach? I mean, you just have to come out the gate swinging to even have
You were right when you asked what's wrong with Vitality. I mean, you just did a map too early.
Perfect. Again, probably the one that people are going to be eyes drawn
The
to.
real
sitting
skate
at
with the
1 and
prime.
7 now, but outside of the
appreciate that.
numbers, again, it's
Yeah,
just
it's pretty
in terms
warranted
of the
right now,
situations
that's
we're
for
seeing,
sure.
What do you do?
You can't
It's
stop
not even
it.
like I put him on another agent and he's good there. It's
No, it's bigger issues than just Prophet. I think that's the only way to kind of call it. Maybe just how they're trying to play around the agent, how the Harbor's sitting with them. It's just, it doesn't seem to work, but it isn't just a him issue. So, yeah, this is concerning.
It would be easy to look at this and just say, yeah, actually, underperformance again. But yeah, it's not on him here at all.
I think it's everything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where we look bigger picture.
mean-
And curious that Breeze was left here.
And just speaking bigger picture, if Vitality lose this match, they need to rely on Giant X beating Eternal Fire. Next
Giant
week to
X beating
qualify,
Eternal Fire
as
next
well as winning their
qualifying.
own match against PCF, who have started heating up.
I mean, it's
themselves. So it
doable.
puts them in
That's kind of doable,
just,
but
like,
you want it to
hanging
be
on
in
tenterhooks.
And we gave it till
wants to
stage
be
1,
in your
right?
hands.
That was the whole thing. We
I
gave you till
gave
stage
them
1.
until week 2 or 3.
This was where the buck stops. Okay, we're going to hear from Vitality now. How are they handling this pressure?
I can ult.
Go search,
Careful,
go.
I'm ulting.
I'm walking with you as well, bro.
Yampy, right click.
Viper there.
Viper there.
All 5, all 5.
All 5.
I can molly the spike.
I'm chilling city, I don't see anything.
I'm picking left side.
Guys, 2 on ladder. 1 is pillar, 1
Did
ladder.
Okay, on top one.
What the fuck?
1 more ladder. Neon 1 HP.
Bro, if I kill the Jet.
Lovers Rack just completely catching
Yeah,
them
so the
off
coach
guard.
is losing it at one point
you can
there.
see the reaction in the comms.
Dude, Yampi's got a right
But again,
click that. There's no reason to left click
they
this
just
flash.
swarm the site. Yampi in a position here, pops the ult. Again, it's a lot of women of prayer to get something.
Perfect plays.
At best, Lovers Rock. What a brilliant, brilliant moment. Yeah, it is hands in head because look, we can say it, we can see it. They feel it too. It's not like Vitality aren't aware. This is not the performance they wanted.
And they're
Do we
going to
talk
know
about the
what
13 now?
they need to rely on to happen.
Yeah,
here.
dude, look at that. Look how far away they are from their ults.
Earlier
It's
on,
on.
like, let God take the wheel. That outcome to follow on from this match is, yeah, I'd be hate watching. Put it that way.
I'll be timed out in Sliggy's chat instantly. It's over
hell?
for me. And the buy, you've scraped it together. They need a round, man. Like, oh my God.
Guys.
It's just perfect. BBL are walking on water. Everything is there for them. And it's a quiet game from LaRock. He's not doing much. He's, what, 5-4? But then he's just slipped the perfect timing on the doors. And then you've had to put 3 players to try and deal
He
with
hasn't
him.
needed to do anything.
No, he hasn't. He's just being annoying. Finally goes down. Yampi had to dig so deep for
Look
that.
how much space
They've
they took
lost
from
the
it.
At what
A-side.
cost, yeah. There's now Lovers Rock able to get up onto this smoke. Actually going a little
Why not?
further forward. Yeah,
Why would you
absolutely.
Oh, nearly got a double.
Why would you? Make it hurt. Double
The
down.
no
You've
overheat
got
as
9
well?
and
My
0 to your
goodness.
name. And he's still going. Yampi is desperate to deny this, to stop the rot, but a 3v3 is not an easy situation either. Still got util for the post plant. Turns the flash loiter ready. Yampi again, man. He's doing work here, but finally falls as it's down to just Profek. A 1v2 that would double his score
though.
right now.
Oh,
Gonna
just
spot
spotted
on main.
Rose.
Rose is waiting though, and you've got confidence, you've got bravado, and you've got shock darts galore, you've got everything you need. BBL, 10-0, unblemished.
Looks a little
so
uncomfy,
far on
man.
Breeze.
Looks a little uncomfy.
So brutal. BBL really
And the
playing
wall up
with
crossing before the walls.
expectations
gone.
here. Again, it can just rely on somebody dry walking up mid. Doesn't need any investment behind it. Vitality are just left scrambling for answers.
Just stick to the plan.
The
Holy.
frustration certainly
Holy.
on display. Again, again, look at it. It's the execution that's missing.
Oh, God.
Clearly, something is not being replicated here from what they've worked on.
Absolutely, Durka desperate. Desperation measures called upon, and the first time they're in an advantage situation. Lovers Rock forced to back away. Spike down in a tough predicament. Potentially they could claw back to here. Vitality do not
Well,
let this
there's
slip.
the rounds.
You can't afford it as Profek there in the back lines. Kreven tries to play it forward. This guy has been miraculous. Can't do it all. Vitality finally breaking the curse to get just one.
I mean, yeah, but you're praying for a second.
Yes.
To even make a go of this now.
Yeah, it's a good fight middle.
Come into this final round, a Hunter's Fury available for Sayonara, 2 for the Blade Storm, maybe the Null Command as well. It's the first time that Vitality really have looked decisive going forwards here. And like you said, the first time they've created an advantage for themselves. Kreven, though, will have a pit here. They can get themselves into a post. Be an absolute death sentence and an 11-1 scoreline here in map 3.
Time for Vitality to show me how bad you want it, right? BBL can play with a carefree attitude. They've got rounds for days to play with. Vitality, you have pedigree. You have champions in this roster. People who knows what it takes to be the best. Right now you're desperate for it. Durka doing something a little X-Factory, isn't it? Can he find value though? Chronicle's fallen, finds a back line, slices through it, spots out another, on the hunt, he is going off the chain.
A little body shot at the end.
Profek coming alive as well.
3v2.
3v2, Lovers Rock and Kreven.
Old skin and pop.
It's coming out right about now.
And Kreven did wonders to find a 3K here in a
The big
similar
recon here.
situation previously.
Little chip on the shock dart there, but not too much. Still got util for the Vitality side. Kreven waiting for anyone to show through this.
Play in the same spot.
Oh, he's actually trying to find a new way to play this. Sayonara seems aware. They all seem aware, but can they still clear him? He's still waiting. Lover's Rock takes a look, takes a life, and now down to a 2v2. It's all getting messy, but still calm and cool is Kreven. As Prophet last one alive. BBL handing out death sentences today.
11-1.
Insane half from BBL. Vitality up against the ropes. And like I said,
They're
players
annihilating
hanging in
them.
the balance.
Yeah, the player's going to get a break, but your brain doesn't. The halftime quiz coming up after this.
Okay, chat. If you're watching on YouTube as well, you can do this also. If you come over, you can switch over towards Twitch. You can go out of full screen and you can click over towards here. And maybe you have a free Prime sub. You get no ads for the rest of the month. So that includes a little bit of, well, include all of the playoffs. You can support the channel. You might have forgotten about it. That's okay. That's okay. Get a slug next to your name, you get some emotes, get all the cool stuff. What, you were gonna cancel the sub? No. I don't even think we have a sub to cancel. IG Eclipse, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the Prime usage. Thank you for doing that, dude. Oh, let's not get copyrighted. Thank you so much. I have no idea how I say your name, man, but I appreciate you. Wait, can I find out? Waxseed. Waxseed, thank you so much. I think that's how we do that. Waxseed, I appreciate you. Anti-Aquatic as well, thank you so much for doing that also.
It's 11-1.
I mean, as well.
It's
so telling to see
11-1.
the
That's how we come
frustration
back to the
on
broadcast.
Pal's face. Like,
Yeah.
It's
there's
11-1.
Gotta be
Yeah.
some. We were talking about what's not clicking. What is the disconnect between prep and coming into this map now and the execution? Because there's certainly things for us to kind of look at and be like, that's a little bizarre.
That
but to
doesn't
see
seem right,
that
yeah.
level
Dave
of
as well, thanks so much for
frustration.
the Prime,
Rightfully
mate. I
so.
appreciate that also.
This is your
Thank you for
job. This
checking
is your
and
team.
using, mate.
You've carved
Super
out.
team or not,
It
this
doesn't
is
matter.
Look at that
level.
pistol win
Absolutely,
rate. It's so
absolutely
bad.
right. And for BBL,
Oh my
it
god,
is just a
that's
crowning
rough.
moment for them.
30%.
They still need a couple.
It's not
more.
even that bad in this
Vitality
one, it's
have
free
to be
too.
Flawless. Perfection.
Scalamonk
called
as well,
upon.
thank you so much. And
pistol's got
as
to
if
pay
your
off
name is
now.
Balls Enjoyer,
they
but
do.
I'll say it. Thanks so much for the Prime.
To pick yourself up after a half like that.
We're not going to
gotta be
judge you.
good.
Thank you so much for the Prime.
Okay, so we've drawn rotations towards B. An early show of utility from Profek. There's not much more to follow, and they're biding their time here.
See, Loiter now considering the possibility of somebody slipping the net.
A Vitality out if they lose.
I mean, he's not in a
Not
position to really
technically.
contest
They
this,
need
but
Giants.
Paranoia available.
They need Giants to beat Eternal Fire, and they
retake.
have to beat Pacific
Again,
next
kind of,
week.
You can see the idea here, the concept, play it a little bit deeper, stack out towards B, play for that retake, not a problem. So for Vitality, going to get the plant, get themselves ready,
BBL
get
win,
prepared. I want to see synergies, I want to see
they-
trades, I want to see good crossfires held here.
What? I
You
can't
know
remember.
that-
Dominance from the start.
Yeah,
here.
I mean, but because you know the BBL are
It
going to
was
come
the
back
pinned
in
at
with a
one
fair
point,
bit of
but
utility as well, so you've
I
got to
can't
be
see
able
it.
to actually trade these effectively. If you do get put under pressure, Chron already going to take a chunk of damage down to 50. Sayonara seen.
They need
Says goodnight
Giants
to
to
at least
lose?
one in Yappy
Oh, they
there
need
by his
Giants
side,
to
taking
lose?
one as well. Repeat, re-hit,
Wait, it's kinda
nice.
likely.
Vitality
Giants to
from
lose to
Kreven
the Eternal Fire?
falls. All right, that's better.
Eternal Fire are
It's a
favourites.
long road back, but that's the first one they needed. Chronicle trying to maybe get inside
I'm pretty sure
their
they needed
heads a little
them
bit.
to
Gonna need
win.
a couple more rounds to do that.
Yeah. Yes.
They need Giants to win. Yeah.
Round two
Have
going
you
to be
lost your mind?
What I
yes.
thought.
Yes.
Gonna need
Yeah, it said to win.
a
Dude, I
solid start here.
got 5
Yep.
died.
And again, even so,
Eris,
yeah,
thank you so much
become
as
very
well with
critical
that
of
Prime. I
round two,
appreciate
it
that.
being
Thank you.
11 on the other side here. If this is not clean, you think about then round 3 in the bye back in for
Okay.
BBL.
It ends 3-3 on the
We're asking for
pistol, so
protection.
it was 1-1
Like,
every map.
There is no kind of shortcut to that. And for BBL, they just bide their time. They could throw in a couple of mad rounds here and there as well. They don't have any issue with that. They don't have to worry about it. They earned that in the first half. So now, Vitality, can you do it again? Can you do this back to them? But now they've got the B side.
Speedy
No issues in
Steezy,
that
thanks so much for the
regard, and
Prime.
looking
Appreciate
fairly
the 11
dangerous
months.
players, no one even with an upgrade here. on the BBL side. Chronicle, you just stood up, you got 3 kills. Don't be dying now.
Giants
give
are
him a
2-2
sheriff.
currently. They
Yeah,
need to
because honestly,
lose.
that might be enough.
Yeah.
After the first
What's
half,
the head-to-head between Giants and
could be
Vitality?
enough. Just classics. Sayonara's done quite well here, actually. I quite liked how willing he was to kind of re-engage on
Good
that.
check. Vitality
First
2-0.
round, still trying to be
Yes, the
brave,
broadcast was wrong, right?
keep a bit of confidence.
They need a
Easy
ton of fire
get
to
become
win.
almost sheepish when you're down in these sort of score lines and not take even favourable engagements.
You guys
As
are
it
right.
stands, BBL looking to punish on the way out.
Might get a chance to here. There's only the one though. LaRock will find the response. There's people on the other side of that. Yampi,
Gotta go.
luckily, wins out towards Spawn, and actually will find another here.
Okay, 3 survive for Vitality.
Should be enough, again, to at least contest here. This round 3.
Okay, big buy. Well, every
just looking
round,
at what's
every
left
buy
behind
round is going to be a
pressure, they
big
have
buy
to
round when the
protect it.
score's 11-3. What am I
Again,
saying?
it's Profit down on 50.
No
The
armor
only
for
person
Yampi.
to struggle coming out of this. Everybody else sitting comfortably above 2K. Early progress made by Yampi towards the null command. Top of the board for Vitality. This is it. Can BBL close the account here? First buy back in.
And just because I think it's on the tip of our tongues and on our minds as well, we'll be checking on the comms with Vitality in this round because it's got to be tense.
Oof.
It's got to be hard for them to navigate. Let's hear how it sounds.
Yeah.
David, can you smoke cross?
Yes, smoke
And I
cross
knife
down.
double door.
Careful, close aim in, I'm not holding.
I'll drop check.
They're getting shot, I flash.
I'm
Thank you.
reconning. I'm going close in
Check
the
on the
cross.
I'm
putting the wall now. Let's go.
Putting the wall.
Pushing. Flashing there, caps.
One more. Omen aim in, boys.
Going left, yeah, I'm going left.
I'm holding the wall.
Yes.
I'm only him.
Stuck. Smoke.
TP down.
TP down.
Maybe
Left
top
side aim
box.
in, left side aim in one.
I have default.
Okay, I'm just gonna plant, boys.
But you can kill the guy aim in, he's
I will
alone.
go
Let's
bricks. I mean, I
kill the guy
cannot-
aim in together, boys.
I tap once.
I'm running away from
Watch
my
out,
man. It's hard
CT
to...
yellow now.
Kron, I will pick on you. Wall up, Kron.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, guys, we need to do something. Guys,
Yeah, I-
Hold me. Mid one.
fight me.
Aim it, aim it,
It's
back for
4v2.
aim.
It's 4v2. Hold my cross there.
Guys,
One yellow.
I can't.
I have your cross to
Guys, I will go behind me.
One more double door. Out water.
What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter?
Koita,
You want yellow.
Okay.
Down to Rose now, 1v2. You could hear the tension, you could hear
God,
the
it sounded
pandemonium
so
in the comms,
stressful,
but
man.
Rose,
Durka's repositioned.
That we need to
Yampi's
do
completely
something.
vulnerable. And now this is where
It's
the
not a
issues
great
begin.
plan for
An
this.
assumption made towards main, but
It's
now
not a
Rose can
great
sit on
plan
this
for
Durka. Can you
this.
get there in time? Rose is not
blind side.
stopping.
Oh,
He's
that's
got him
close, man.
just in time.
That's got to be
Takes a wall
scary.
bang
Dude, Kron's
to
giving
find
it.
that. Durka's repositioned
Okay.
back
Risky.
into mid. So risky. Again, Rose, if maybe he's a little tighter on the angle there, could have actually stuck that all the way through.
Yeah,
but
I think he
most
could be as
notably
well, right?
here, Yampi being the one to go be like, guys, we have to do something. Again, a call comes through, I believe, from Profek. Go kill the guy solo and aim. I look at the minimap, nobody's moving.
No one's moving towards it. Paralyzed by fear. And you see the disruption
he
that it
could
took
have
from
defused
Roy
that
to just
so much
being
further
there.
back.
Took a lot of utility to clear him. Chronicle couldn't do much more because he was
But
on
again,
the solo island. You don't
he
give
probably
over
originally
the
taps thinking
entirety
he's
of
over
aim.
towards
You need
main.
help coming in on that.
Yeah, maybe once
Cooks
it's
in
done, he
that
should tap
kitchen.
back there, but I don't know.
Now, BBL, still with a broken bite. Again, even messy as it may be, Vitality have got themselves up to
The
4.
direction is lacking. Yeah,
against,
I mean, someone needs to
shaky
take over there.
birches, but these are the ones that BBL can convert.
Sayonara is trying to take over.
Okay, it's LaRock.
He tried to organize Durka and Kron, I think, to pinch A main.
LaRock not going to find anything over on the B side of the map here as Vitality very quickly regroup outside A. It'll be Loiter once more, and he does have the Bucky in hand.
That's my concern. 'cause you can see the
Three-person
others
stack
coming
on
over as well.
site.
Knife there. Okay, stand.
Bucky
He's going to try and stand and
close.
fight this. They better clear it. Let's see if that diligence is in line.
Oh,
gets
Durka,
put
mate.
down.
You're a
Loiter's
jet
done so
main,
much work, and
bruh.
They're not clearing close on towards bricks. Rose now on the right side of the map. Going to pop up the dart and look to
Because
see
of
if he
the
can get another
slope.
reveal. LaRock desperate to get involved, but takes a lot of damage for it. But Vitality held at the front of sight. They
noted on the
haven't
cross?
got security.
Has LaRock been noted, though?
Yeah, I think he had been. I think
Yeah.
he had been. Vitality did well there. I thought there was a moment where it could
Yeah, no,
have
it did get a
potentially
little
fallen apart.
scary.
It doesn't.
Again, still certainly threat in this round, but unable to really do much damage here. Vitality probably got a little bit of a cushion. It's not much. But again, what also isn't there is that margin of error for them. Chronicle very diligent here on that final clearance.
Okay,
BBL
force
will
a
call
timeout. The big one.
And then
What's the timeout?
probably consider
Fight A main more, get more info
next
around
few
the map,
rounds again.
something like that.
economy probably going to align.
They got
for
double
them
jewelers,
here.
they
Do
need
have
to
the
find
consideration
somewhere.
for ultimates to follow on, but you usually ask me this question: when do you start getting worried? I'm not worried yet.
Vitality need. I mean, for me, it's like 10 to even be concerned. Normally, I'd say like 7.
With how the first half went,
I'm saying like 10.
there were so few competitive rounds for me that it's like Vitality have to just
They've got to change my mind.
snowball through these next 4 rounds.
And it's not felt fantastic yet either. I think they've done what's required. I'm not feeling fully secure in it yet. I'm saying like 10 until I really am back on board. And let's just take note here. Correction to Vitality playoff chances. If they lose here, Vitality need Eternal Fire to beat GX next week as well as winning their own match. So just to confirm that and make sure that's in our forefront of our mind, which I'm pretty sure we said before.
I can't remember what I said the first time around.
I don't know. You know
all I know is it looked terrifying when I read it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem good. Do you know what would be really nice? Not leaving it to others.
Yes.
That's what you
having
probably
to do
should
the math like this.
Right, we go back in. Time out there, buy in hand. BBL still on the verge. 11 rounds to their name, and Dirk is going straight up middle. That's big information for Rose.
We were speaking about B splits earlier.
They're actually.
It's a straight off the barrier B split as well.
You can't really see in front of this.
Oh, I like the idea of walking right side with this wall though. That is cool.
There is still a man around though, so don't think it's completely clear yet. Lovers Rock is standing. And Sayonara close off the angle, couldn't quite catch him in that smoke.
Unlucky.
LaRock and Loiter.
Oh, nice
that's
shot.
clean. That
What a
spike
big
now
2v2
left loose
this
as well.
one
They
is.
know where both players are, Vitality, but still, to try and deal with them, easier said than done.
A good reposition by Loiter.
Chronicle desperately going
Oh,
to the end,
he
but
gets
Loiter
away with it
finds a
though.
ton of damage.
BBL looking like
Oh, what is that?
LaRock with a shot.
Oh, that shot is nasty.
And heaviest nail in the coffin as
That was
BBL
so early in the
back
slide.
in, and the flawless run is going to be denied.
Chronicle just drifting onto an angle here where he's almost punished the first time around, but it allows LaRock to isolate the second player on site.
I've just checked the camera as well. They're already waving him goodbye. That's 12 for BBL.
They're already waving him
Oh,
goodbye.
that's a dangerous game to play. Look, as much as it is 12-5, pissing off Kron and pissing off the likes of Durka could always be a dangerous game, but they're having quiet games. Make them feel it. Why not? That scoreboard has looked dominant for BBL.
And again, for me, it's come back to the same thing I said in the first half. You need a round or two to humble these guys. Now they can just sit back on this massive deficit. 7 rounds to play, basically play with.
That's so
Vitality. Operator in hand now for Lovers Rock. And Ultimates only Loiter's TP, but on the brink of a few more game changers here.
FNS has taught me that 12-5 is one of the most dangerous leads. That's messed up. It's a timeout, surely.
I mean, you're looking at like missing 2 or 3 orbs, and it's like, okay, they need 1 round.
Pretty much. Where do they decide to go? Looking to hopefully avoid Lovers Rock.
He can stay, so.
Right time, coming back around towards A main. This could be a disaster in the making if they don't.
That was a
clear
banger
that
game,
close
though.
corner.
I do like
don't
being
think
reminded
the
that game
Aldrone
every time.
Actually did the job, turns anti, spots Dirk on the scale up, gets outdone. Yampy this time, good approach, big information. Kreven with a big kill. Gonna pop the ult now. Rose under pressure, Yampy clears it again. He is bulldozering in on this site.
What a weird round.
By
2 of them
example,
stuck
so
back
far,
aside in their
Lovers
own
Rock not
ult.
too far away, and that wall's dropping. They've not made the cross towards the site itself just yet.
One
Look at
ult's
Yampy,
out and he's
at the
pinched him
back
in.
of sight.
Wow, look at the mini-map.
Oh, this is going to go weird.
One of the weirdest
Yampy's in
rounds.
no man's land. He can't really go back towards site because there's a problem. There's a player in the pit. He knows that Kreven's
Especially
nearby.
when the
So where do
spike
you
is
go?
committed
Someone
here.
has to help him out here. Fortunately, Profek is on the case. So do they then readdress this A site? Can they get rid of Kreven?
Kreven, I don't even know what Kreven's meant to do here.
With the operator.
Just stay the whole time until they plant.
There's 10 seconds left, Lauren.
Just keep hold of the space and wait for someone to mess up.
7. Please. What are we
Guys, the
doing?
spike. Oh my god, they got no
It's
time.
done.
Holy, that's how they
done,
lose.
Lauren. It's
Oh,
all
that's how they
over here
lose.
for Vitality. BBL
That's
will
rough,
find
dude.
the round
That's
here
rough.
on
Someone
the
make a
clock
plan.
alone. Another round you heard.
We gotta make
previously
a
in the
plan
comms
here,
listening.
surely.
Somebody's got to do something, and it's their demise here on Breeze.
Okay, so Vitality, it's all on next week. They got to beat Pacific, and they need Eternal Fire to beat Giants. That is kind of doable. They're probably the two favorites out of those teams. Not by too much, for sure, but I would say the favorites.